Hello, and welcome to Math 143 this summer. My name is Miss Murphy, and I will be your instructor. I wanted to jump on and give you a quick overview of Moodle, so let's get started. So first of all, when you come into Moodle, you'll come into the Welcome Start Here section, and you'll need to complete the REA so that you have access to the entire course. The course information section has two very important documents I wanted to start with and point out. One is the course syllabus and the other is the course schedule. Within the course syllabus, there are a lot of important pieces of information. I'm not going to go through the entire thing, but one thing I would like to mention is the breakdown of grades is included, so you can see all the different things we'll be doing and their weight. I also wanted to point out that we will have different due dates throughout the week. So in an online course, the way to be successful is not to just log in one day a week, but we want you logging in multiple days a week because you can't possibly finish everything in one day. So because of that, I have due dates scattered throughout the week. So one thing that you'll be doing is completing things for your daily grade. That will consist of things in My Math Lab, which is the online homework component of the course. You'll be doing comprehension checks that go with the reading assignments. You'll also be doing online homework in My Math Lab. The comprehension checks, for the most part, will be due on Fridays. The online homework will be due on Sundays. We'll also be completing unit labs. Those unit labs will be due on Mondays. You'll also have 5 online module quizzes in My Math Lab, and those will be due on Tuesdays. There are practice quizzes that go with these module quizzes, and it is strongly suggested that you take the practice quiz first. You get multiple attempts at the practice quiz, and it's meant to prepare you to take the module quiz, in which you just get one attempt. So the real quiz is due on Tuesday. The practice quizzes are set to be due on Sunday. However, they do not count on your grade, so this is a suggested day, and you can complete those any day throughout the week without any point deduction. We'll also have discussion forums, which will require 2 posts, your original post, which will be due on Friday, and then your replies will be due on Monday. And finally, you're going to have a midterm and a final. These are proctored assessments. You have the choice of taking those in either a testing center, and we have our own testing center which you can use. If you choose to use a testing center that is not the RCC testing center, you'll need to get permission from me. The other choice is to take it with our online proctoring service, and you can do that from home. So the midterm exam will occur midway through the semester, and then the final exam will be at the end of the semester, and you'll have several days over which you can take that, so you can pick which day is convenient for you. The next thing I want to mention is that course schedule. So the course schedule lays out what's due every week, and this course is designed to be completed in a weekly format. So this is our first week. So there are lessons that you'll cover, and then there are assignments that you'll complete. And so that is listed here in the course schedule along with those due dates. These due dates may not fall exactly like I just mentioned because Monday, May 29th, is a holiday, and I try to not make anything due on holidays. The other week that we may have a change in due dates is the week of July 4th because July 4th falls on a Tuesday, and I try not to make anything due on there. So let's hop back into Moodle. So like I said, the course will be laid out in a weekly format, but before I get to that, I did want to point out a couple of very important sections. The next section is the tutoring services. So we do have tutoring services here at RCC. These are the tutoring hours for math this summer. And then these are the links in which you can find out more about tutoring. So we have on-campus tutoring in Science 113B, and then we also have online tutoring by clicking on this link. The next section I wanted to point out was we do have a course announcement section and a question and answer forum. So when I post announcements to the class, they will be stored here. And if you have any questions specific about the class, I would rather you put them in this forum than send me an email, because if you have a question, someone else probably does as well, and everybody will have access to the answers if you post them here. You can get in touch with me and schedule an appointment with me by clicking on this section. So here's a link to set up an appointment with me. There are times that I'm guaranteed, to be in my office. Those are Monday from 10 to 12, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 10 to 11. So you don't have to have an appointment to come in to see me then, or you can give me a call. But if you want to meet with me virtually, or if these times are not the times in which you want to come to campus, then you will need to make an appointment just to make sure I'm on campus and not in a meeting. So I mentioned my math lab. So my math lab, there is a section for my math lab here, how to enroll, and the link to get to that homework section is in this section. And as far as enrolling in my math lab, you do have two choices for your textbook. You can get the loose leaf version of the textbook, which comes with the access code in the bookstore, or you can get the access code bundle, which comes with an electronic version of the textbook. I do have a notebook stored in here, so in this notebook, if I get asked questions and I need to work out a problem, I'll store that in this notebook. You'll also find notes from a seated version of the class for all of the lessons that are covered. So if you want a written document of those notes, you can go here. So you will be doing a lot of scanning to PDFs in this class, so there are directions on how to do that here. In Module 1, we will be doing conversions, so there are two conversion charts that you'll want to access here, and then finally week 1. So most weeks will kind of be laid out like this. This week might be just slightly different because we're doing a lot of getting started and orientation things, not really lessons. I hope to open up week 2, which is next week's lessons, by the end of this week. So if you've completed this, you can go ahead and get started with the real lessons of the course. But you'll see the descriptions and objectives here, and this is directly from that course schedule, so I always start with that in this week, so you'll have a layout of that. And there's a video that you'll want to watch, and this is to prepare you to do the discussion forum. And then there's some activities that you'll want to do. So you need to enroll in my math lab. We will be using Excel in our module lab. So this week you're going to kind of get acquainted with Excel. So there's a video here on how to install it on your computer. So as an RCC student, you get free access to the Microsoft Word suite, which includes Excel, and you can do that on up to 5 computers. Then there's some videos on Excel basics. And then there's an activity you have to complete. There's a workbook 1, so there's videos here that you can watch. And then you'll complete the workbook and submit it here. It's due May 30th. You'll have workbook 2 videos, and then you'll complete that workbook that you download here and then submit it here. And then workbook 3, there's videos here, and you'll submit that here. One thing I would like to mention about the workbooks is this. It might save you a little bit of time, but everybody's going to be at different places as far as Excel goes. So there are things that you have to complete and things that are optional in these workbooks. So the optional things go along with the tutorial videos, and then the activities are just kind of to help you assess whether you understood the videos. So you'll see these workbooks here, those go along with the videos, but what you have to complete for a grade are highlighted in red. So if you don't know what to do for activity 1, you'll need to watch this video first and maybe practice with this worksheet, and then actually perform the activity 1 here. So I'll be grading activity 1, 2, and 3. So once you're done with that, save it and upload it to Moodle, and you can see the point values that go along with that. So that's basically the layout of the course. You'll have videos and lessons you'll have to participate in. Then you'll have activities, discussion forums, labs you'll have to complete. And before you move on to the next week. So I'll try to do a video throughout the semester at the beginning of the weeks to let you know what you need to do, but good luck and let me know if you need some help.